It's been almost 2 years since our Aulani adventure to Oahu, Hawaii, and I've got to tell you, it was an adventure unlike any other. It was the very first time I have ever been to Hawaii and Aulani, so it was these feelings beyond anything I've ever felt before, and I loved it. I absolutely loved the adventure. Today I wanted to go over the very first day of the adventure with you, talk you through some of my feelings and thoughts and a few things that I would change in the future. Going back, again, we're going to go in the future to Aulani. Let's go ahead and jump into the video together, starting off from San Francisco to Aulani. Here we go.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
The first sight, the first look at Aulani is just, it's hard to fathom that. You see somewhere you've never been before, and it's just like, this is very special to me. It was incredible. So here we're at San Francisco, came out there for a little while, and we went out to Hawaii. Dun, 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 dun. Never forget that music. I like this music.
Great ride with Nuzzolo here. Thank you, Nuzzolo, Uber driver. And now we are on our way to Hawaii via Hawaiian Airlines. We're at San Francisco.
You can see we're like super excited. So the lack of sleep, because it's very early in the morning, it wasn't really getting to us. But you know, later on, it gets to us a little bit.
Feeling official.
Also, our first time on Hawaiian Airlines.
Hey, let's do it. Just made it through security with David, and now we are just about to go to Starbucks because we have about an hour and 20 minutes before they start boarding our flight to the beautiful island of Oahu.
It's a really nice airport, by the way. San Francisco International, really nice airport.
San Francisco International Airport.
That's right. So Boudin Bakery is really famous in San Francisco, and we had it when we were out and about the previous 2 days. So this was really special.
Take a look. We both decided that we're going to get the bacon, egg, and cheese sourdough sandwich from the San Francisco International Airport, and I found out that the Starbucks is pre-security, so we'll have to use.
Oh right, that's right. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Can't get coffee yet.
Leg of this adventure.
Cookies and cream and peanut butter and jelly flavored cotton candy.
Cotton candy, right? That's right.
Bacon, egg, cheese sourdough sandwiches.
Highly recommended if you find yourself at San Francisco International. It's really good. There's those walkway shots. You walk in, walk out. 2 years ago, you can see a change in the editing. You can. I've changed it up a little bit.
We're just taking in the view a little bit.
So remember, first time in Hawaii ever.
That plane takes off. Boarding apparently takes place below us down the escalator behind me. But I think David and I'm just excited. I'm just so excited.
Still can't believe it.
I still can't. When we land, it still will be like, okay, cool, new airport. Then you step outside. It's like, oh,
yeah, it's special. Going to Hawaii for the first time it's very unique. It's very unique.
Yeah. Time to go. Time to. I think we're not delayed. We were just thinking about like, what time do we board?
I think we're boarding like
in 5 minutes. Okay. It's like every first step I want to get.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Then a surfboard
with Mikey.
There you go. That sounds good. I forgot the word. Gold members are pre-boarding right now. We're gonna be stepping on board.
Hawaiian Airlines, I gotta tell you, one of my favorites. I love Southwest, but they were so good.
There's Hawaiian music on the plane.
You can tell there are always like a lot of people there who are first timers to Hawaii.
There are just 2 and 2, so we have 2 seats just next to each
I love the 2 seats. So it's 2, and then I think 4. I think it's 4 seats or 5. I think it was 4. So it's 2, 4, and 2. That's how the seating arrangement was. And you had your own little screen right there,
Here we come, Aulani.
which we didn't use for anything but transportation, like how far we were to Aulani and Hawaii. Oh, what a feeling! Right over the wing too, so it was a good shot. I think it's like it's like a 4-hour flight, something like that. Oh, and the food on board is so good.
Here's the breakfast box. It includes yogurt and grapes and bread, Hawaiian bread, I think.
It is. The food is. I couldn't believe the food.
That's pretty good.
You can see I'm working on my editing there, cutting it up really fast. Sound effects.
Yeah, we're about an hour in, right now to the flight. We have 4 hours and 20 minutes to go looking at it on the screen.
Okay, so it's like 5 hours to get there. It's a long, oh my gosh, a long flight. And I think to myself, you know, do I want to do that again? I do want to go back to Hawaii, but when I go, it's going to be for a long period of time. That's how it has to be because it's such a long trip out there. In Southwest and Hawaii, they're really good.
Yeah, love it. Just got our second service where we got tea. Cheers.
They were ready.
Thank you so much. I love it.
They were handing things out.
Bon appetit. Here's pineapple.
You can tell we were excited. That was a book sent by a friend for our adventure. We used it quite a bit. They kept coming back for more service.
Part of the second service. Nice. So excited.
Now less than 500 kilometers from Hawaii.
And then they turn off the screens 45 minutes prior. They gave us these maps. You could request a map, or not request it. They were just handing them out if you wanted them. So we saw where Aulani was and all around. It was so nice. There was a military base. You saw military planes right there.
Welcome to it. Here we go.
First time.
It smells it. You smell that smell? It smells like flowers. Like kind of like flowers in the ocean, just right here in the Ridgeway. It's a nice airport. It's amazing. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh. David just pointed out the mountains. I don't know if you can see.
And when I look back at it, it's very similar to Florida. It's very similar to Florida, at least the Orlando area, and just in terms of the weather and the palm trees. But still, I mean, when you go to this brand new place, it's amazing.
We're just taking it real slow.
This airport's super nice too. The Hawaii, it was Honolulu. Honolulu? No. Yes. Oahu Airport. The airport there.
That someone would be standing with the sign to take us via shuttle. So I'm hoping that someone.
The shuttle service works so well. So you'll see it in a second.
A little worried about that aspect of it, but it's Disney, so
I think it's worth it to take the shuttle. I think it's like a few extra dollars to do that, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, here we go. He was like standing there, like ready to go. Here comes the Hawaii shuttle, the Aulani shuttle. Oh, that feeling. The music too, I love it, I love it. Those quick shots. You can see the editing style has changed. It has, and that's a good thing. It means, you know, you always gotta adapt. There it is, for the very first time. I love it. I love it. I want to go back. Yeah, I was a bit teary-eyed just because it's been a dream of mine for a long time to get to Hawaii and to Aulani. So this was a powerful moment for me. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was powerful. It was really powerful for me.
Aloha, we are stepping into Aulani. Aloha, how are you?
And of course they put those, here we go, there, put them right around your neck there, the necklace. Water in hand, and I forgot to do the online check-in, right.
But I definitely messed it up. So now we're in line to get checked in for our room. First impressions, they were just walking in, feeling the air, looking around. And we're going to do a full tour later, I promise. But first impressions, amazing. Paradise, paradise, just absolute paradise.
Yeah, it's worth going to. It really is.
So I'll be here for 5 nights for the two of you. Happy birthday. Once we see
There's a friend who was watching. I love it. I love it.
Checked in and making our way now toward the gift shop. Probably get a resort refillable mug because we do want to get those for the entire length of our stay. And then we're making our way to the room. Going to change and hit the pool.
I love it.
Totally lost. Where's the? I don't know where to go. We're wandering. We're wandering. Okay, we're finding our way slowly.
It is tough to navigate this resort. It is because you don't really know where the elevator is at first, but you get used to it pretty fast.
Wow. Okay, the first time in our garden view room. David, do the honors and welcome us in to Aulani.
Aloha.
There we go.
Michael, absolutely.
I love it.
Beautiful. Wow. We have an absolutely beautiful garden.
You know, it's really nice. Oh my gosh.
You have a closet where there is an ironing board, iron, and even a robe for you to use during your stay. If you want to take that home, it does have an additional cost to it, but it's nice to have while you're here. Continuing on here, we have the kitchen.
Little kitchenette
with a running sink, microwave, coffee maker. There is a fridge down here and a lot of cabinet space. Oh, a trash can, fire extinguisher. all sorts of good stuff around here.
It's almost like DVC, like they have the little
Snacking in
kitchenette
here.
in there. It's really
Across from
nice.
the kitchenette over here, we have the bathroom. Here's the one sink here. Look at these Aulani branded soaps right there. Love the fact that Disney still includes that here at Aulani. You have the shower right here. There's the rainfall shower head right there. The other shower head here continues around. More soaps right there across the way. You have another robe again just for while you're here. And over here is the toilet. Leaving the bathroom now, you can see we have a full-length mirror right here, which is perfect for getting ready first thing in the morning. Over here, I think this is a door that joins the two rooms.
It definitely is.
Here's the bed right here where you can see the Mickey.
You can see it's similar in many ways to those Disney, you know, the Disney World resorts, but still, it's unique in its own way.
David sitting on the couch, which converts into the second bed. Across from the bed, you have the TV. I don't think we'll be using that too much because we'll be having too much fun. Over here, we have 2 chairs.
The lamp. Look at this lamp. Yes.
Right there. Take a look at that.
You can apparently purchase it, and one day, that'd be so cool. Like 2 of those side by side. They're so nice.
There are 2 chairs, a small table right there. And a really
So we had a view of the
pool.
other side, not the ocean view, the mountain view, but I really didn't think it was as an issue. You know, we saved a little bit of money by staying in this room, and it just, you know, it was really nice. Refillable mugs, I highly recommend it.
Sold out completely, sure enough, but we're going to come back and check every single day to see if they get more Olu in the shop.
That's right. They never had Olu. They never had him, but a friend sent me Olu, so I have Olu.
Switching out the camera.
Got the GoPro? Let's do it. I have no idea where I'm going. We're just walking around.
We just got there, and they give you a wristband.
Okay, we were filling our
Every day, so that they know that you are a guest who is staying there during that day. And you know, you can cut them off every day, but it's kind of like a cool collection to have like a bunch of them at the end of the adventure. Oh, the snorkeling! I love that snorkeling. I miss it at Typhoon Lagoon.
Shaved ice. We are just like taking everything in here. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
In here, and you don't even know where you are, what you're doing, what to look at. Shaved ice, the mama snack shop. We don't even know where
there's some great food at Aulani, and some of those carts there are really. There's Moana.
Yeah, that's far. Land vehicle. We met Moana, and now we're just trying to find a spot to sit down and put down our mugs and towels and get in the lazy river.
Now this was right before Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving. So, yeah. It's cold water.
Just look at the
When it's cold water like there, like that, it's best to just jump in and get it over with. But you see, I wasn't doing that at this point.
There's plants everywhere. There's a small bridge.
Oh my gosh.
It's just, it's so nice.
So the lazy river is a nice long one, goes all the way around, and there are bubbles that come up from the bottom of the lazy river in some areas.
Now we're going to the adult-only jacuzzi.
This is so nice. And when we were there, only one of them was working, but it was still so nice. Look at that. And so that bottom area is like the secondary jacuzzi.
Infinity pool, adult-only jacuzzi.
Yeah. And by infinity, they mean that you look at the water from the water level and all you see is the ocean after that. I loved it. One of our favorite spots to hang out was the adult-only jacuzzi.
One of the most beautiful views I think I have ever seen. We're going to go take another little lap around, take a look at what's going on all around the resort, and decide what we'll do next. It's a really kick back and relaxed kind of vacation.
I love it. So this is the shop there. Oh, more of that cotton candy, I think. Yeah. Passion fruit. Oh, and this towel. A friend actually sent me that towel. I have that towel. I was just looking at it, but I loved it. I love that towel.
Like aimlessly, but David's keeping me on track because he's what? You're 2 hours off? It was 2 hours.
Oh, jet lag.
I think I'm 6 hours.
It is so rough. If you've never been through that kind of jet lag before, this is my first time with that serious amount of jet lag, and it was intense.
Waliana adult only pool. It's very nice. Right over here. When it gets crowded during the day, this is what we're going to come to. So we're learning as we're going.
Those mugs, I'm telling you, essential on the vacation. Essential. It's the family pool right there. Walking down to the beach. A little bit more crowd on the beach side, no doubt about it.
Take a look at the different flavors.
Aha! Yes.
To the right side of the water, they have passion orange, guava, and pineapple juice. With the Dole Whip cup. We've got
And pumpkin spice was later on in the series here, but it was
shower and get
awesome.
ready for the first dining adventure
Oh, Ama.
Tonight, where we will see the sunset from our table.
When you are there, please. That is the one. Ama. That's the one that I high priority right there.
I've never been this jet lagged before though, so it's a first time experience for a lot of things, but what a beautiful place.
Yeah, when you're that jet lagged, you lose track of all sorts of things. Not just the time, but like, you know, orientation, like you're getting confused. Yes, I love these shirts.
Thank you so much again for sending them.
I love it.
Great. This is supposedly some of the best food ever. Not just out of Aulani or Hawaii or Disney, but just ever. So I'm looking forward to trying it.
Ama is more expensive than the other restaurants, but well worth it. You know, I would tell you the difference if it's, you know, worth it or not, but this one is. This one really is. I feel like we had the best table. I really do.
We just sat down, but take a look at the view we have. I mean, this is picture perfect. You could make a postcard just out of this view right here. Are you
That's amazing.
That's ridiculous. Aloha. How are you? So for dinner tonight, we have the ahi poke for our starter appetizer, and Dave and I decided on the same entree. Day boat scallops with
scallops. Even the Disney cruise. I mean, it's amazing. It is, but this is like just incredible food.
Okay, we've got the ahi poke right here from Ama, the starter appetizer.
Again, you can see it's a smaller portion, but the flavor, the taste, the texture.
Final thoughts on the poke? I loved it. I've had poke. I tried it. It wasn't as good as this. Look at the views opening up.
I love it. Look at that. Look at that shot. Ah. Yes. Sunset right there. It's an amazing experience. You want to see if you can get right by the window.
Butternut sauce?
Yeah, something like that.
Put this in here. MacNut?
Try it by itself first.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, these scallops. Oh my gosh, Ama scallops. Please get the scallops. Wow.
That might be the best scallop I've ever had.
Still is.
Oh my god.
Wow. For being scallops, I want to say a 10.
Yeah, I want to say a 10 too. Those were the best scallops I think I've ever had. Couldn't have done it better.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Pretty amazing.
David and I are just digesting.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Which is kind of important. Like, you don't want to overstuff yourself. And then we look at the dessert menu. We've heard the pineapple cheesecake is the best thing on the menu, or the coffee mocha cake.
See, you can see we're mesmerized. We're mesmerized by the view.
Like every minute, you look at the water. It's like it always looks like a postcard. I mean, this is where I'm sitting.
There are some amazing sunsets in Florida too, no doubt about it. But this was, it's just unique. So you see it like that, and you're smiling looking at it.
Horchata, macadamia nut horchata to cleanse the palate for that decadent, and we were told it's
Decadent.
mocha chantilly chocolate cake.
And they have a small little show right there. They're dancing a little bit right there inside the restaurant, and it's nice.
David's birthday.
Oh yes.
Happy birthday, David. Make a wish, blow it out. It's dessert time.
It's a little bit dark in that shot. There we go. Lights are okay. Light.
And in terms of overall quality, it was some of the best. Really, some of the best. You compare all the food together: the dessert, the appetizer, the entree, and the unbelievable view.
And the service.
In my opinion, is one of the very, very best. I love it. David, what do you think?
Yeah, so similarly, I feel that as a complete package with the view, with the different courses, which were all very strong, Ama definitely had some strengths from that perspective. Maybe not individual items, the best individual items I've ever had. Some items stand out still from the cruise, but
Still. I think the scallops was the best part. Absolutely.
But there was a lot of traveling today, and I think we're both a little bit jet lagged. So we're going to go to the store, check for Olu again, and then slowly make our way to our room. But we have a whole new magical day tomorrorow. Cannot find Olu. Just a couple of pieces of merchandise.
This was that one moment they ran out of him.
This has got to be one of the most beautiful lobbies that I've ever seen for a resort.
Feels a lot like the Polynesian. It really, really does. But it's unique for Aulani.
Where you can actually feel the breeze as you walk through.
There's a smell to it too that you can remember even 2 years later. It's amazing.
It's only 7:30 at night, so for me it's just like it's way too early to go to sleep. But I'm exhausted. David, are you exhausted? I'm pretty tired. And it's because of the traveling. So
You need to be ready for that. I can't say that enough. You got to be ready for traveling on for the jet lag. You all want to see myself in video yawning. What's up with that?
But you can tell we're both pretty tired. A little bit. Not that tired.
Shots like that are easier to get than you might think. You camera outside, open the door, put the camera inside, and then you walk through a second time. It's not too tough to get those, but fun.
To share every aspect of it with you. Until tomorrow, have an absolutely magical night, and I'll see you real soon.
Fantastic. Such a magical adventure. I highly, highly recommend Aulani, but there's a few big things I want to bring to your attention about the adventure. First and foremost, make sure you leave extra time for getting over the jet lag. That was the big thing that I really forgot to do. I mean, I guess I didn't forget to do because you can't really prepare for it, but you got to try and leave extra time on one side or the other when possible. So get to sleep a little bit earlier, maybe the night before you leave, whatever it is, or perhaps later. If your flight's later and you can kind of meet the time a little bit, maybe getting to sleep later will get you ready for it, you know, in advance. So something like that, that's one of the big things that I would have changed. The only other thing that I would have changed about the adventure is where I was eating. When we went to the quick service location at Aulani, it was fantastic food. Ama, fantastic food. The Makahiki restaurant didn't care for that one as much, so I think that those two, I would just prioritize those for dining experiences. The luau is great too, by the way. Luau is amazing. But you want to do those, kind of prioritize those. Everything else is perfect. Later on in the adventure, we went snorkeling and fed the fish in that amazing tank. It was an unbelievable experience. That is one thing that you do not want to miss at Aulani. Actually feeding those fish or just snorkeling with them, that's one, oh my gosh, I will never forget. I sure hope you enjoyed going back in time with me today, looking at our Aulani adventure, an adventure I will never forget, and we will be going back soon, one day. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to Aulani before and your favorite part about it, things that you would have changed for the future, and if you've never been before, if you're looking forward to going in the future. Love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, have a magical day.